Grand rising, y'all. Grand rising to everybody out there. It's beautiful, man. I would come out here on the beach. I got these downloads today. I wrote them down. And it's about to rain, man. It's actually starting to sprinkle, but we're going to get it done anyways. Signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening, y'all. Listen, for some people out there, they think that they're depressed, when in actuality, you are in a void right now between your old self and the emergence of your new self. You are not depressed. See, when people, I remember one of my brothers, one of my homies, he was like, bro, he's like, depression is actually signs. It's actually a sign that you are supposed to be doing something greater and that you are choosing to do something that is less than. People look at depression like it's a bad thing, man. And I don't even use that word, y'all. Depression is a word that if people know me, I've never used for myself. Other people can be depressed, but me, I understand the power of words. I understand the power. When people say that, oh, I have anxiety or I'm depressed, no, I'm not going to ever use those, because it's a declaration. No, I say that once you understand the power of words, man, no, I choose to say I'm powerful beyond measure. That don't mean you don't have low points, y'all. It's not about a delusion that you lying to yourself. But in this video, I want you to know something for everybody out there, man. The people that this video resonates for, and it's starting to rain more, and we're gonna get this video done. It's beautiful, man. Signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening. I made sure I took some notes, y'all. Sign number one is the spiritual death of your old self. I made sure I wanted to organize my thoughts, man, because I was just like, man, I want to deliver this message with so much clarity. The death of your old self. And once your old self dies, you guys, no matter how many times you try to go back to who you used to be, how you used to live, things that used to energize you, it will never work. It will never work. One of the signs, another one of the signs, you guys, that you are going through a spiritual awakening is that where you are right now, it feels like confusion. I remember me and my cousin Squant, we had a conversation a long time ago. He was in Florida. Hollywood, Florida is about 20-some minutes, about 27 minutes away from Miami, Florida. He was down there, we was on the phone, and I think I was living either in Colorado, or I might have, before I went to Colorado, I might have still been living in Michigan. And the void can be considered the uncertainty. But in the uncertainty of everything is where greatness emerges. Because in the void, you feel lost. It's like being in the wilderness, what the Bible described as the wilderness. But you're not lost. It's that you have to remain in that void until your new self emerges. That's another one of the signs. It's the second sign, actually, that you are going through a spiritual awakening. Third sign, and this can kind of coincide with one of the first ones I talked about, but your old ambitions will not energize you anymore, y'all. Right? I write music. I've been writing music for years and years and years. And every single time I wanted to write music to put the light on myself, nothing emerged. But it wasn't until I wanted, and I got downloads, and through a conversation with one of my brothers, one of my homies, City Boy Rick, we just dropped a song called Pray for the YNs, and it's just these young brothers out here, man, young kings, really. Pray for the YNs is the song, but it was about the collective consciousness. And I'm just saying, for Black America and the senseless killings that's going on and unalivings of other people at the hand of people living in their emotions and allowing their emotions to dictate their moves. When I dropped this song, it was so profound. It hasn't even been released at the time of this video recording. But I'm gonna make sure I try to put a link in the future below these videos. It's gonna be on every social media. Just look up Fresh City Boy Rick, Pray for the YNs on all platforms. Pray for the YNs. It wasn't until I did a song that wasn't to put this, to light on me, that something great emerged. Being in the void, right? Or your old ambitions. Your old ambitions don't give you energy. So you will know, man, because you're going to get that energy from a higher source. You're going to get that energy, man, from being and living in your true purpose, your true divine purpose. Sign number 4. You will know that you're going through a spiritual awakening because things that are not normal to you will begin to call you. Nature will begin to call you. Or things that are not normal to who you were. And it won't make sense because you're like, man, I'm not even used to this. This isn't what I normally do. Normally, I might want to go to the club. Might want to be around a bunch of people. But nature or isolation will begin to call you. That's sign number 4. Number 5. Number 5 is how I started off this video. Loneliness. Alone time, actually. It's not loneliness. You're not lonely, but you are alone. You are alone, but you're not depressed. You think that you're depressed, but really you're not depressed. You are just alone. And one thing I can tell you is in that alone time, the old self is what's calling you to want to be around people, to want to be filled with everything that's external, everything that's outside of yourself. Sign number 5, man, is that you are alone, but you're not depressed. This isn't really a sign, but it's vital, y'all. You have to stay on this path. You have to stay on this journey. You know how long I've been on this journey? This journey started for me around between 2016 and 2018. I can't tell you when because everything fell apart. That felt like the dark night of the soul. But within that process, 2018, I ended up in Colorado. And the creator of everything got me on this path, got me on this journey. Let me clean off this lens a little bit because I don't know if I got water on my lens, water on my screen, so I don't know if I'm gonna make sure that it's oh well, it is what it is, right? You must remain on this path, you guys. For everybody out there, you must remain on this path. You must remain on this path. And you got to give it time, and you want to understand this, understand that this might take years for you to understand what you're going through right now. You might not understand it or understand it for 3 to 5 to 10 years. I just now at this time being back in Michigan understand why the creator took me to Colorado. I understand it was for isolation. I understand for my true self to emerge. I don't fit in with my old homies, my old crowd. I'm not doing the old things. I have no desire to want to go do the old things. Listen, you're talking to a man that's 41 years old, that from 17 to 32. I was in the streets selling hardware for people that understand that. And I don't say that to glorify it, but my old self, I'm like, man, I can't even believe that I ever was. But understanding this, I was in survival mode. At that time, it was what was necessary. Not that it was good, not that it was okay, not that it was morally correct, but it was vital. It was what I felt I had to do because I was in survival mode. When you're in survival mode, you're just doing stuff that you wouldn't even normally do. If you had $1 million, you wouldn't do what you was doing in survival mode. You wouldn't be ready to go, and I never wanted to run up and take nothing from nobody, but you ready to do whatever. Give it years, y'all. Give it time, man. This is another sign, and it's powerful and it's profound. I don't even know where I'm at as far as signs. So let's just say this is the sixth sign. In the sixth sign, and one of the most profound ones in this video, is that you are reconditioning your nervous system to rest. Responding versus reacting. Once you master this, everything is yours. Everything that is for you will manifest effortlessly. Once you recondition your nervous system, y'all, and I'm in the rain right now. It's beautiful though. You see some storms off at the distance? It storms all behind me, man. It's beautiful. You are reconditioning your nervous system, y'all, to rest. To not do what your old self would do would be to react. No, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to make it happen. I'm ready to grind. I gotta get this money. We're about to make it pop off. That's your old self. It's rush, 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 rush. It's rush, 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 rush. And what I want to give you in that sixth sign also is that's forcing versus allowing. That's you making it happen. And you might be chasing an ambition or a goal that's for somebody else, that's not really for you. That's a life lesson that I had to learn within myself. Is this what I am supposed to be doing? Is this my calling? Is this my purpose? Or am I picking up somebody else's vision and somebody else's goals that I've seen along the way? Celebrities. And that's what I had to learn about music. Music is powerful. Music is profound. Music can be something that is for you. It could be a part of your mission and your purpose. But if you're doing it for selfish gain, or are you doing it for the collective conscious? Are you doing it for something that can bring a healing and a profound awakening to somebody else? Or it's just all about what you get out of it? And the seventh and most, and just closing up, I believe the sixth sign was the most important, but it resonates and it flows into this one too, is that once you master this, you will never have to chase anything ever again in life. You want to master the sixth sign is because once you do, you will begin to understand what is for you, who is for you, and who is not. Everything that is not for you, it won't fit into your equation. It will not fit into your equation. Closing up this video, signs that you are having a spiritual awakening. You're going on a journey to go within. You're going through so much depth. When we talk about depth, how deep is the waters? Because the waters is a representation of life. You're going to go to such a depth that you're going to lose your old self. But your greatness, your profound existence is going to emerge. Once you master this, everything that is for you is going to effortlessly come. Too many of us are trying to go outside externally. That's the old self, that's the ego, that's the world. We are not of the world. We are something so much set aside. We are not of the world. It's beautiful, man, and it's profound. And I just want to leave y'all off with this. Is like, you're in the void at this time. You are in the void, right? And in the void, you're going to sit there and you're going to wait. You're going to reset your nervous system to have presence enough to wait and wait and wait and wait. And the church says, I'm waiting on God. And I've always said this, God is waiting on us. But you're going to recenter and reset your nervous system to be able to have presence, to be able to have patience, to be able to wait. It's just like when you got to go to see the doctor and you go in and you sign the paper and you got to sit there in that room. And after about 30 minutes, people are just like, man, when the doctor coming? But you can't see the doctor. You can't see your own healing until you sit in that room. How long do you got to sit in that room? As long as it's going to take. I really wanted to give y'all this message today. Signs that you are having a spiritual awakening. For everybody out there that stayed to the end and you don't know who I am, y'all, it's fresh, and this is Guerrilla Hustle. There's going to be some links below for y'all to connect with me, a phone number below for y'all to call me or text me. Only reason I put the phone number information out there is not to sell nobody anything. It's to connect and build this network. One thing that we're going to manifest that I've been putting into the ethers for years is that we're going to have a network on every single continent on this planet. We're going to have people on every continent on this planet that's helping serve people, that's helping teach people, that's helping people graduate and grow to the greatest version of who they're sent here to be. That's why the phone number information is below. I also help people and teach people cryptocurrency. You guys, we got a Patreon. Once you get signed in, you come in at the highest level. We begin to get you in the inner circle, which I'm connected with a multi-millionaire in California. I'm in Michigan. We connected because of my YouTube channel, me putting out videos and just serving and do what I'm called here to do. And we're helping people understand from the entry level of crypto all the way to mastery, everything that they need to know about crypto. For those who don't know me, y'all, it's fresh, and this is Guerrilla Hustle. I got a whole nother cryptocurrency YouTube channel. I built multiple YouTube channels, one that had almost 3,000 subscribers. Then I started another one. I'm at about 1,000 subscribers. So just connect with me, man. Phone number information is below. Look in the comment section. It's fresh, y'all. Call me, send me a text message, and let me know how this video has helped y'all today. Signs that you're having a spiritual awakening. You are not depressed. You are in the void. Stay in the void until you reach that doorway of your higher self and your higher calling. It's fresh, y'all. It's raining, but it's beautiful. I love y'all, man. Peace and love.